All right, guys, you have asked and we are listening. This video is gonna be a full home gym tour. I'm here with my pops. He's the mastermind behind all of this. And so we're gonna take you through it. And so let's go. Okay, we like to look at this as, well, I like to look at it as like, not just a home gym, but a memory box. And so that's one of the main details that I love about the gym, is that every single time that I come in here, it's just a memory, and like different things on the wall. Honestly, it just kind of blows my mind what God's done with our journey and just being able to be in here. When did you actually build this?
4 years ago, August, I guess. So
yeah.
It'd be 2020.
I was going to a CrossFit affiliate and I was training on a team, and then the pandemic happened and I was like...
Gyms were among the first businesses to close when the pandemic hit, and today more than half still haven't reopened. Owners are saying that without...
Gyms are shutting down. I don't know how I'm gonna get my training in, and so there's a spot in that garage over there. I think we had a barbell. One of my Christmas presents was you put up a pull-up bar, which was so cool, and that's when I got my first like bar muscle up. This is the house that I literally grew up in for, how long have you had this house? 27?
25.
25, so this was not here. So I was like, Dad, I've got to get something to get our training in. And so we put a barbell in there, and that's where it all started. Yeah.
Jared's like, you were training on the team, and then I never had the thought that you'd go as an individual, because that was never the goal.
Yeah.
And Jared Stevens with me one day, and I think that's when it hit my reality. It was like, he's like, hey dude, if she's gonna go as an individual, then she's gonna have to have a place besides coming to the gym to just hit, because you were playing golf in college and going to college, and he's like, she's gonna have to hit some 30-minute workouts and not drive to Ozark and back, because it was quite a bit of driving.
Yeah, hour drive.
And he goes, she's just not gonna have time. I'm like, go as an individual.
And she is the only woman on this portion of the event, and Baylee Rayl is going to take heat number 1.
And so it was really that we needed to expand the gym there, and I didn't want like a gym look, like a big shed or anything. Yeah. So it's kind of like, you can't just make it any size you want.
Yeah.
So it's got to kind of fit with the material where you control your costs. And then after that, I just dug the hole, poured the footings, poured the floor. It's like, okay, what's the final height because of like the ropes and then that kind of thing. So it's like, then we've put up the walls and figured out, what kind of look we wanted.
Yeah, and then it's just kind of a space where, for me, I didn't want it to just be us. It's a space where we can invite other people in, and like that's the beauty of community and just what we want to be able to do. So I just feel like it's such a blessing that we get to have people here too. And we had our very first Called to Be event, which was this summer, and that was just really special. It was like, wow, this is such a full circle moment from having a barbell in there and then now coming in here and being able to host people. But we could talk about that forever. We'll go through the actual kind of like details of the gym. Well, let's start here with the kitchen. So you typically wouldn't have a kitchen in the home gym, but this has been like multifunctional. And one of my favorite times that we've gotten to utilize the home gym was at our wedding, which is so cool. I want to show a couple of clips from that. But then also we had our most recent Called to Be event. We were making protein shakes. We were filling, this is where we have all of our supplements here. And so it's just like a nice little space for after we have the workout, or if you want to host different events and you can utilize this as a kitchen or just that space. And we have our coffee pots here too.
Well, it was kind of like, as far as a kitchen, I mean, it's really kind of a half kitchen, but it can be turned into a full kitchen if you want to use the facility for something different. We knew we were gonna have a fridge and a coffee pot out here knowing Baylee. But at the same time then, we needed to get the plumbing in for future, because if I'd just built it all with nothing. Again, that was another thing. The kitchen was like laid out just for the future. Ends up, let's just go ahead and finish it. And again, it's a financial thing. It's like, how far are we gonna get into this? What equipment are we going to have? Let's make sure we put the plumbing in. And there's a place that's already in the wall that you can't see where you can put a full range and cooking stuff. And like you said at the wedding, of course, at your wedding, we used this as kind of a workout area and for the party, but we've also used it for other events that, for like when my work comes out,
Yeah.
there's nobody there that cares about working out,
Yeah.
for that type of an event. So we were able to move the equipment out and turn it into a full party room.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like a gym. And so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, like multi-purpose. Okay, so one of my favorite things about the gym for myself is I didn't realize it was gonna turn into like a memory box. So we've gotten to add, I would say if you see pictures of the home gym when it first was built, like a lot of these different memories weren't added in there. And so as we've gone, we've got to add some really cool experiences that we've got to have. And so this, I would say, is kind of like a memorabilia. Every time I come in here and work out, I'm just totally blown away with how far things have come. I'm just so thankful that I get to see these different jerseys. Even having one jersey on the wall is just mind blowing to me, and getting to see multiple of them on the wall is just a testament to like all that God's done in my life, and that I get to share that with my family. And so we have different pictures here and memories of kind of the journey. It's like, this is a memory box that we get to.
Well, in another area, I mean, even though it's a gym, with the heating and cooling and the way we have this area, we can be having different people in different rooms of the house, or come out here and watch football, or
Oh yeah, this is like
kind of a
brainstorm table.
Separation place.
This is where, we always have, if we have different sets, or we want to just like flip a bike around or whatever, it's just kind of like our congregation place with the table. But this is more of a newer addition, is this table. We used to have more of that smaller table, remember?
Like
but this one's from
table.
Rogue, right? This is from Rogue. We didn't go with the wood table, we went with this one because it kind of fit the aesthetic. But we have all kinds of memorabilia here from different games experiences. We have the extra virgin olive oil from Dave Castro when we went to the ranch, and he gave us all a keychain, and he gave us some of his olive oil. So we loved that. We've got different coins from the CrossFit games. We've got
One of the coolest things Noble ever did.
Oh yeah.
They put her name in the bottom of the shoe. I thought those were cool.
Those were so cool. So yeah, just a really fun memory box and constant reminders of the journey and the people that we get to share it with. We also have some games. We're a big game family, very competitive. Ooh, you get one, two, best of three. You
Best
get
of three?
Ooh, okay, my turn.
No shot.
1, 2. Oh, you're holding your breath, aren't you?
Here, let me hang that up. This was originally I was gonna make this into something different. This was gonna be just like a sitting, changing area. But then I noticed, it's like, boy, really, again, why you don't do a set of plans, because we would just come in and build it. This wouldn't be here. But it's really nice to be in the gym and be able to look down the driveway, see if other people are coming, or just be able to have another window. But this could be, literally, this is the exact size of a bedroom. But we wanted a place for like stretching or to do
Putting contest.
Well,
naturally.
we did add that. So, but since you didn't make it in professional golf because you couldn't putt very well, I thought maybe you were out here, you could practice your
Practice
putting.
a little.
You could practice your putting.
One try.
One try.
Better play the break. Ooh, dang it. Welcome to the story of my life.
Guarantee she's white, right? Are you gonna push it or pull it? She pushed it.
Oh,
you can't use that. That does not count.
That counted.
You get a free.
Okay, I get a free.
You missed. Okay.
I made it. Hey,
So what'd she do? Overcompensate?
Hey, I was always told as a kid, the definition of insanity is what?
Doing the same thing twice.
Over and over. So
Making the same mistake twice.
I would always be on the tee box and I would like do something. He would just say, do something different. So if I sliced it, the next one was guaranteed to snap.
Yeah, so this is kind of the area we stretch, and then the
But not a whiteboard.
It's a glass board.
It's a glass board. This is where we write the workouts. A lot of times, see a lot of this. 1, 2.
That's so somebody my age can remember what round I'm on.
So this is where we write the chaos. That's
There's
about
memories.
to
There's
occur.
also family memories like that.
Oh yeah.
Says the easiest way to make ends meet is to get off your own. That was popular from my dad. That was actually, my sister gave that to me. That, when I was a little boy, that hung in our barn. And I think it was a message to my brothers and I that subliminally, every time we walked through the door, we would see that. But it got old and frail. 30 years after we had moved from the farm, and she went back and it was still there, and the people let us have it. So that's kind of a memory of Dad.
Yeah, so big memory box, you know? He has that with his dad. I get to have all these memories with my dad, so. One of my favorite things that I actually didn't know about that you told me the other day was about this section right here. Specifically, I need to showcase my craftsmanship here for the wall, because I did.
Baylee helped with the wall. She helped with all of it. But
cut it?
Yeah, so we wanted this wall to kind of be an accent wall. And so therefore we put the extended duct, and I could have done that a bunch of different ways, just put it in the ceiling, but we really kind of did that for aesthetics and to kind of make it look different than just walking into a square sheetrock room. But a little thought went into this. The amount of weight that you drop.
For this platform, because we didn't buy the platform.
So it's not only the platform, but underneath it, I obviously put 12 inches of concrete with rebar vapor barrier so that you put a wood floor on top of it. And so that it would handle whatever amount of weight they want to drop. 4-inch concrete would be plenty of weight for me. But I know that when I seen all the guys throwing as much weight as they were, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to have a future problem. So I thickened the slab in this area so that they can lift as much weight and drop as much weight as they want.
And you don't have to cringe.
Of course, in my day, the lift didn't count unless you controlled it on the way down. And if you couldn't control it on the way down, you didn't just drop it,
CrossFit,
flex, and that type of thing. But no, this wall also, there's just in case it's turned into something different.
Functionality, of course.
Functionality-wise, an overhead door can be put here by just cutting out a frame, and you could enter from the other side if you wanted to use it for, again, somebody may have future life. I would put a tractor in here. But other people may put a race car, or this may be a race room, or this may be a, where they want to park some nice cars, but then there's access this way versus just to the pool. Yeah. So it can be function. You could put, the way it's framed, you see where that beam's at. This could literally be turned into a separate garage and the gym downsized.
So you're just thinking ahead.
Thinking way ahead.
As per usual, thinking way, way ahead.
Well, because everybody's bought facilities like, it's this now, what's it gonna be in 5 years? So this could easily be turned into a house with the way the bathrooms are set up, the way the kitchen is set up, bedroom.
Garage.
Yeah, this could end up being you'd have to build a garage, but this could be turned into a garage by simply taking out that window, putting an overhead door, and you'd have a smaller garage area and just shrink the gym, because my guess is, who knows how long it's gonna be a gym. But.
So what you're saying is that you would be mindful for the future owners and making sure that it was functional for them.
Or if we want to change it. I mean, you just made a different type, so.
Yeah. Okay, I did want to point out something that was really cool with the gym that we've added the last couple of months, and that is these different customization things for our machines, some of the door pictures that you'll see, and that's all from Signs RX. So if you're looking to kind of make your home gym or whatever space you have even more custom and just add a couple of intimate details, Signs RX was so incredible to work with. They totally took the vision that we had in our mind and made an aesthetic that fit the vibe that we were going for, and it was so easy to apply. So we hired a local friend, Josh, our friend Josh from Slingshot Creative. He came in and installed all of these for us because we wanted to make sure that we did it the correct way. So if you're in the local Springfield area and you want to add any of these custom decals to your gym, your home gym, any space that you have, call up Josh, and Signs RX will also make sure that you have exactly what you want. So thank you to you guys for making this even more of a memory box for us. We have some that called to be decals, and of course, American flag. We didn't go red, white, and blue because we wanted to fit the black and white aesthetic. Then we have this Noble wall. This is our handstand push-up wall. I want you to go in also to how you built this. You'll also see some stickers down here at the bottom, more memories of the gym tours that we have gone on. If you're on the YouTube channel, then you've obviously seen some of those videos. So we have a sticker from multiple different gyms that we went to. If they had stickers, he was collecting them. But this is our handstand push-up wall. And it was even more shiny until the wall walks got released in the open a couple of years ago. And we really put this handstand push-up wall to use. So tell us a little bit about how you built this.
Simply, it's just, this can be taken out, off, refinished, made look new, put back up. Especially if you have a different event, the last thing you want is a bunch of footprints on the wall, because at that point in time, you don't want it to be a gym.
Yeah.
So
what's this made out of?
That's just oak, maple veneer that's got a really like a floor finish put on it so that it'd look really bad. I mean, there's been millions of wall walks done on this.
Millions.
I bet it's so.
I bet so too.
But yeah, so it stays looking good all the time. So if you have a different event, and if you really want it to look good, or if you want to change the name, you can. So that take it down, easy to work on, you don't have to work on the wall. Or if you want to just remove it, you got a couple holes to patch and you've got a finished wall.
Yeah. All right, let's go into this space. This was also from Signs RX. One of the really cool things that Noble did at the games was they had pictures like this on the elevators and the different hotels, and we were like, that would be really cool in Signs RX. You'd think it would be very difficult to do, but they made it very simple, and it's added even more just...
This room's like, everybody has a junk room, kind of what this
like
is.
a junk room,
well, it's kind of a junk room. It's where all the utilities come in. So any house, any building we build, the electrical comes in, the gas comes in, the water comes in. We made it come into a central location. So we've turned this into like the storage room / janitorial closet, because everybody knows when you get done, you have to clean up.
That's right, that's right. Leave it better than you found it. Okay, this is a supply closet, and you would think it's just a closet, but if you look real close, we have, what's this little wooden box here?
It's hard to make a supply closet look good, so we've got obviously the heater coming in. This box is where everything like looks terrible, and it's like coming in the walls. So the water shut-off valve, the gas shut-off valve, just to kind of make it look the best that you can.
Yeah, and then we have
also protect it. And you got your. Baylee found a way to get another one of her pictures in here. So
this was from my very first competition ever. When it came to like big competitions, it was Wadapalooza. I was terrified.
Yeah, it graduated to the storage room.
It graduated to the storage room.
Which looks kind of cluttered.
It does, but that's okay.
Spare filter.
Yeah.
My favorite part is the cleaning station.
Oh yeah, because you got the sticker on it?
Yeah.
It's your safety sheet?
Not the sticker. And you have different types of chemicals for floors and equipment and just regular water, degreasers, that type of thing that automatically mixes the chemicals.
You know the floors that like...
And if case you have like, sometimes Baylee can be forgetful. So then you have what all the, listed what all the chemicals are for and how it is supposed to look when you leave.
You know whenever, you know the floors at Buc-ee's? People are like, I would eat something off of that floor. That's how the home gym is. It's like the Buc-ee's floor. Everything has a purpose and it is incredibly clean. Okay, so then supply closet, and then this was originally designed for kind of like the bags in the hangout section until...
It still could be.
Filled it with some shoes.
But somebody filled it full of shoes.
But what was your original design with this? Because I know you had adapted it and changed it.
Again, this was adapted. This was actually going to be where that window's at.
Where the turf was.
But we really wanted this box just so we could have different gym supplies, chalk, there's different jump ropes and grips.
Shoes,
and
mats.
Then, you can put your bags and stuff in, bench to sit, to change shoes, coats, what have you.
It's quickly turned into the resting place between sets. Yeah. So we love that. But that's kind of what's cool about it is that you adapt it and as you go, it becomes its own little thing.
Somebody else that moved in, they may use it for something different, but it's also movable in case you need to use that wall for something different and be relocated, so.
Something that you haven't probably seen is like, where's the rings and where's the ropes? And we talked about functionality. And so I want you to explain a little bit about this pulley system that you built, because you only have so much space.
You and Peyton are the only ones in the family that need rings to do muscle ups. But we actually made it so that, again, a size thing, how many times you're gonna work out. Normally your workout people are 2 to 6 people. Mm-hmm. And if you need 2 sets of anything, 1 set of rings may inhibit what you guys are trying to do. I want to pull them up out of the way so that they're not up there all the time. So I just put a little pulley system, drop the ropes, and you can pull them right back up out of your way.
Genius.
And then they sit up there literally 28 days out of 30.
Hey, but when we need them, they are easily
But when you need them, they're there,
accessible.
and there's 2 sets of them. So you can literally come in with 2 sets of rings on that side of the gym. We've pulled the ropes back the same way, so they're really not in the way, because you don't want to dodge a rope every time you come in, so the ropes just pull up out of the way, and it becomes more functional that way.
Yeah.
And again, if you have a party or something else in, you really don't have anything.
Yeah, you
that's
don't even
hanging.
notice
It doesn't look
it
like a
until-
gym unless you really look around at it.
You don't notice it until you actually look up. But I did want to showcase the actual ropes as well and how you move those out of the way. So
You don't want me to climb one, do you? Here's my rope.
you can tell which one's being used more.
Notice my rope. My rope is not compared to Baylee's rope.
Hey, got a lot of use out of it. We had to practice.
Yeah.
But this is kind of what it looks like.
Baylee's
So they're
rope.
hanging here. And then
Makes a
what did
mess.
you use to actually attach them to the beams?
A couple different things. One, that did change the design. I knew that I needed, to make the span. So I used a piece of I-beam, and then I bolted on the same thing that you would bolt like equipment to a trailer, and then I put a safety ring on them so that if the original mounting bracket would fail, it would be caught by a cable. So
I'll
just
show a close-up of that.
2 sets of safety.
And then you put these little hooks on there so that they would be out of the way with the columns. It's like it was all by design.
Yeah, well, that kind of was.
Okay, so we added
That's the best sign we've seen on the road.
this, made it match the interior of the gym, and then you have a shower back here. And then the best part here is the window, because you know what happens when you have a bunch of guys in here.
Guys.
They need an
right.
escape for what they do in the bathroom, smell-wise,
Good
so it doesn't
airflow.
go in the gym. Now moving on to, you
Oh,
don't
this
see
is the
these,
coolest
you
room.
don't see
Oh,
these
we're gonna
in
do
the,
this room here.
not this, you were excited about the next room. But you don't see these very often in the gyms. So this, I would say, essentially is the same as the handstand push-up
Yeah,
wall.
well, I can tell you, I used to think it was a big deal before I started hanging around Mayhem, that if you went up a pegboard, it was kind of a big deal. So I put a bell in case you ever made it to the top, you could ring the bell. Well, then they come over and they start going up and down. And I'm like, okay, the bell's not a big deal.
But there is a bell at the top.
There's a bell at the top.
There's
So
a bell
those
at the
people
top.
that are beginning, that have never been able to get to the top of a pegboard, when they finally get to the top, here they can ring the bell.
And we do have safety purposes. We have an extra mat and we wrap the thing so in case somebody falls.
I actually had a grand plan that if you made it to the top, you could ring the bell and you could sign your name. And then after they come in and go up and down so many times, like, okay, not a big deal.
But you can ring the bell.
I can ring the bell. I couldn't ring the bell.
This is a pegboard from Rogue. So you built the same wall as the handstand push-up essentially. And
Because
then-
you're supposed to, like, do it without touching the feet. But then,
well, and this actually, I will say,
then
this,
you climb up and you have 2 different handstand, like you can do as a push-up wall.
yeah.
But then in the old timers, if our feet touched the wall, that'd be what y'all call a no rep.
Yeah, but what actually?
So now you guys like cheat and you run up the wall because it's a different workout. I get
No,
all
but
that.
what I'm saying is that the finish that you put on this actually helped me at the games because the games was plexiglass. So I like knew how to go up and down the pegboard without gripping my feet on the wall as much. So maybe that's why that's one of my highest finishes at the games. It was 3rd place.
Because of this wall right
Because
here.
of this wall, this finish here.
Yeah.
Okay, now to his favorite room.
Favorite room.
You can show them.
This, I didn't want to go through like the pool equipment sitting outside and the ice wall, what it looks like, and then winterization, that type of thing. So I designed all the pool equipment so that when I built the pool, all the plumbing comes up in here and it stays winterproofed. And obviously the computer panel, and really it's just, good if you have a pool, if you wanted to turn it into something else, but it is a soundproof room so you can close the door and not hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if you didn't have a pool, well, this room's always gonna be a pool room.
Mm-hmm.
I guess but if you did take the pool out, you could turn this into your pantry or whatever.
Yeah.
As far as ventilation, air conditioning, heating, you don't want to run air conditioning all the time unless it's just extremely hot.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to just walk through a door so it can be opened up and really used as the equipment can literally be moved out by the pool that allows you to do different things in here, which is really a nice option because once you take the equipment out and put it around the pool, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then you have full open place to do things.
Mm-hmm.
But we still need air movement without running the air conditioner. I know you guys think you can run the air conditioner and open the windows. But so we put a big ass fan.
Yeah. And
I'm going to say it's a miniature big ass fan. That's because I don't want one of the great big ones in, but this is more kind of a, for a smaller facility like this, and it really works well. It moves the air.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we've got
I
them in
love
different
that
of our manufacturing plants that are the great big ones, but this one works perfect.
Yeah, good size. And then
And it's actually good for moving the heat. It's crazy if you put, since we're heating high, you turn that on just a little bit and it disperses the heat and heats up just like that.
then you open the door and
Then you open the door and you're supposed to shut the thermostat
Speaking
off.
of the door,
Sometimes that doesn't work.
Speaking of the door, this is one of my favorite things. I specifically remember sitting right here on this bike after my first time ever at the games. And my dad had gotten he got one barbell and the other two barbells were empty up there. I'll show them to you guys, but I had my very first banner for my first individual games appearance. And I remember looking at that, some of my friends had signed it. And I just remember looking out at the sunset, had the door up and just being like, wow, I can't even believe I have one of those banners. I probably will never have a banner again. It was exceeded all of my expectations. And then now to see another one, and then this one over here, it's just such a constant reminder of my journey and like what God has done through my journey. And so I just love that memory of like opening the door, seeing that. I'll never forget that. And yeah, it's just a memory box.
And we hung them from your very first barbell that you ever used it for, wasn't so?
Yeah, so it's a lot of sentimental value. It's not just a home gym to me or to my family. It's just constant reminders of the journey and the gratitude I have with the people that we get to share it with. So now to open the door, one of our favorite parts. I love all the light that it brings in, as you can see. Oh yeah. And it doesn't cover the banner. Ooh, that's cold.
See, we framed that just so, like you'd ever forget, we're a Mayhem affiliate.
We are a Mayhem affiliate. A couple of weeks ago, we just added 2 new additions to the home gym that I wanted to show you guys. We've been testing it out. We've been absolutely loving it, and it is one of our favorite additions to the home gym. We're gonna roll some clips back of the entire build out, but we just added a SISU sauna, the crew cabin sauna, and we added the cold plunge so we can do contrast therapy. My family has been absolutely loving it. I think there's been someone in the sauna and cold plunge almost every single night. So let's go check it out, check out the new additions to the space. We had an experience here yesterday, our very first hot cold therapy, SISU, saunas, and cold plunge. How cool. This is amazing. It goes perfect with the aesthetic. It is just beautiful. There's a lot of different companies out there and a lot of different sauna brands that you could go with. And we did a lot of research because for me, it's very personal. It's not just something that you can try on and then be like, oh, I don't know. And so putting that in my family's home was a brand I did a lot of research on. And after talking with Pete, who was here, he's gonna come out in a little bit, but after talking with Pete, it was just solidified that SISU is definitely the company and the brand that we wanted to work with and have here at the home gym, just because of not only the product, but who they are as a brand and as a company, and their mission and their values align so well with not only our family and the values that we have lived by, but also with what we want to do with Called to Be as well. And so it's really just an honor to be able to have their product sitting here. It's beautiful. We tested everything out yesterday. We got to build it together, and I'm just really excited for hosting events here and being able to have that fellowship and community and getting to utilize these products for that. So Dad had the best experience yesterday.
I do have some advice.
All I have to say, when people say contrast therapy, there are so many people out there that are like, oh yeah, I do contrast therapy and it works. And No, it literally has that
Oh my
effect
gosh.
on your body.
'Cause
And
I felt
I'm
nothing.
excited to be able to see the results of, I've never done like contrast therapy. We've had cold plunge, but it literally works. So all of us had an effect yesterday. How nice is this? Look. Wow. You could probably just fall asleep. Honestly, yesterday I could have fallen asleep in here. It was so cozy. And also, this is probably weird, but it smells really good. It smells like cedar, and the other saunas that I have been into were like at the YMCA, and they never smell like this. And so I'm so excited. I got my electrolytes. We're gonna have our essential oils, and I am just gonna camp out in here, I think. I'm really excited about this. Okay, now you guys have seen the entire home gym tour. We're gonna show you how we put it to use by putting it through a workout, doing the sauna and the cold plunge. And if you guys have any questions about how things were built, I will share them with the mastermind behind the entire gym. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Times that we got to utilize the home gym was at our wedding. We had so many friends and family come in, utilize the gym. We had an obstacle course. It was so much fun. I'm gonna show you some clips because it was just an awesome way that we got to come together in this space. Probably one of my favorite memories ever.
My Captain Sweat hat. 3 minutes and to outswim the duck.